Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM22. It's Career Mode, episode 119. Continue on with the Tour de France. It's still the same day for me. I'm still a bit foggy in the head. In fact, it's taken me a good 5 hours to be able to reset and be able to record once again. It's been a little bit rough. Well, anyway, I'm doing okay though. Morgado still leads the Tour de France overall. It's now stage 12. We had a couple of sprint stages. Looking at the profile here, there are some points available. I may try to send Terraskin because on paper he's going to do better than what we're going to do in purpose or on purpose. So we're going to take our chances and turn him into a breakaway rider and try to go for that KOM. Pogacar wins the stage. That means he's going to take the jersey. Quinn Simmons takes second on the stage. Morgado 15, 39 seconds down. Are you kidding me? He's in 80 hills. That couldn't have gone much worse. Terraskin picks up 1 point. Gregoire picks up 7. Simmons picks up 3, so he increases his advantage by 2, so it did apparently get a little bit worse. Simmons now a 6-point advantage. Pogacar has taken the race lead by 45 seconds. Evenepoel, 58 down. Vingegaard, minute 13. Mikkels, Richitello still up there. Lopez, Johannesson still a threat, but at 3:16 down. Not a big threat at this point. I'd say you kind of have 8 main contenders left, but Morgado, it's good to not have that jersey. It really is, because we are not the favorite. We are not the best. I'm not going to be playing every stage looking for it. Second place is a very good position for him to be in, and Pogacar leading is a very, very good place for him to be in. Put the pressure on his team. We do fall to second in the team classification in that stage. Another stage 13 now. It's the second and only other punchy stage. Morgado really should be better under these circumstances, and he's hitting the tail end of his fitness peak, so he's only got a couple days left. Down to a +3 instead of the +5 daily, and then that's going to fall off on those final stages. It's going to be harder to hold his position over the last couple of days. Today is a day that could be decisive, but being that it's only a punchy one on profile paper, why is it actually really could go better for us? Terraskin's going to get that same assignment, but we're going to have to do something drastic here that I'm not happy about with a +5. Uri is got a backache. It's being recommended that I pull him out. I think I'm going to leave him in today and then maybe pull him out tomorrow. Let him get one in, but we're going to try to ride for the stage today and see how that goes. Let's give Azumi also, there we go, to help out. Miskowskis takes second on the stage. Lopez has won it. Gregoire, Johannesson is there. We are absolutely missing our leader. Why would Miskowskis leave him behind? Karaman, Morgado, a minute down. Wow. Man, the AI is doing me really dirty on these last couple of quick sims. Normally it does quite the opposite. I mean, this is quite pitiful for a rider of his quality. Pogacar leads now. Vingegaard second. Morgado just 4 seconds behind, but he's really a lot closer to some riders that we shouldn't be this close to. Lopez, out of seemingly nowhere, is now just 10 seconds behind us. Garcia, Mikkels, and Richitello are still present somehow. Johannesson also still up there, and Bernal 9th at 3:08. Well, he's only 2 minutes behind me. A little bit in contention, maybe not with Pogacar, but contention with us for a podium spot. But then it falls off to Almeida, Moss, McNulty. Evenepoel has fallen back out of the top 10, which means he could be back into those breakaways and competing once again. In the KOM, Gregoire picks up a bulk of the points. Morgado gets 9. Miskowskis gets 8. Terraskin manages just 2 points. And Quinn Simmons goes off and picks up another 11, extending his lead, making life incredibly hard for us. This has not gone the way you would hope or expect after managing things so well in the early stages. These last few have been brutal. The one we did in person, the couple we've done through the quick sim, none have gone favorably for Terraskin, and 2 of 3 have not gone favorably for Morgado, or really the team for that matter. The under 25s, Morgado at least still leads there, and we are still second and just 30 seconds behind in the team classification. But disappointing couple of punchy stages. Punchy stages have generally been good for us in the past. No idea how that went so horribly wrong, and why Muskauskas would leave his leader behind. Because I told him to ride for the stage. They were supposed to be riding for the leader for the stage. A little confusing on how that would turn out, because that assignment was given to him, not to them, but it filtered down to all of them. It's not an assignment I usually use. The proper climb for the Grand Colombier is where we're going to finish this stage. However, this is the same mountain, we're just going up a different side of it. Big double cat ones, really hard cat ones, followed by that also category, that difficult climb that we're going to finish up on, and including Terraskin and Bach in the breakaway, surrounded by 20 additional riders, and of course our main contender, our main competitor, Quinn Simmons, is here. Venipol, I don't think is here. No, Hershey is here though. Arietta is here. Gil Martin is here. Bardet is here. I mean, we're looking. Gregoire is here. It's an incredibly strong. Jack Haig is here. Pinarello is here. Way too strong of a field to expect him to win. But at least Bach is here to support him. He really helped him over the flat. Here's the thing. 2.5 minute gap. But that's the biggest it's been. It was 40 seconds. And the field chased like crazy. Then it was 50 seconds. And the field chased like crazy. We've been going 90 plus effort the whole time. The whole stage. It's been hard. There's a lot of fatigue in the legs, even in the Peloton, as they have never let this group ease off into some sort of momentum. So there is a lot of fatigue in a lot of the riders. That's good news. I don't know how many of them have worked. Right now, you'd think Gregoire has not really put in any effort. Same with Simmons. There's, Mikkels. Mikkels is going to go backwards. Vakalin's going to go backwards. But there's really not that many guys in the group that have worked. There was definitely more than 4. That number has changed as we're now going up. But difficult stage, high tempo, all stage long, a lot of extra fatigue in the field, in the break, and you could actually really start to see things blowing up even on this first climb. Would not be surprised at all. At some stage here, I want Bach to contribute, and then Terraskin will just kind of follow him forward, and that'll get us from the back end of this to a little bit higher placed. Is it just me, or some of these guys already starting to ride pretty hard? Terraskin's blinking red at 85. So is everybody else. Gap's coming down. You can see just how hard these guys are pushing. Right now, Cote the only one protecting. Everybody else is kind of there to help. The entire team, which Uri did go home this morning, so Uri is not out for this stage. Or the last stage. We had another sprint stage in between. He went home for that one. So actually went home yesterday, that is. Alright, Bach. Time to gel. 5K to the top. Definitely helping Terraskin conserve some energy as the first few guys are dropped. Bach is struggling to keep up with Terraskin now, still offering protection though. If they're within a few bike lengths, they still give it. 3K, down to 18. Checking it back here. Morgado holding his position. Miskauskas is close. Karaman is close. Kotze can't even keep up. Going full gas. Trying to protect. Let's get Azumi up there to take over shortly. 2.9. Okay. Bach. Bring me forward, bud. We're struggling to keep up with an 89. He's going to have to go like full gas 99. And even then, he's not making progress. Taraskin's going to have to do it himself. Oh, and then there's a split. Gregoire splits the field. And then he gets let out by Rubio to be brought back in. Down to 12. Bach is out. Down to 11. 1K to go, but we are not well positioned here. But there's a lot of fatigue in these legs. A lot of guys are not going to contend. Good news is I do not see Quinn Simmons up here at all. 600 meters. Still have a chance to get third. We'll get third over the top. That's good. Try to make contact with those two, can we? Over the top. Okay, time to recover. Simmons on 92 now. Taraskin at 83. Third over the top was worth 6 points. That was biggest haul in quite some time. Bach has already been passed by Taraskin. There's Simmons. Wow, he's tired. He is tired. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. That's the first weakness we've seen from him. And that used up that much water already. Okay, Taraskin. Fetch some water. 35 seconds behind those two, which is a dangerous position to be in, but we are now joined by Porter. Porter's a 77.77. And we can try to follow him a bit. Okay, Bach got dropped. He put his effort in, helping his leader. Azumi, protect. Wow. Look how tired we were at the top there. I was totally focused on Taraskin, and those guys barely made it. Those guys same team? No. I thought they were same team for a second. 10, 77s. Has a chance. Oh, we didn't get the water. And we didn't get really any recovery. We need to go back and protect Morgado. We're only 40 seconds ahead. We are very much going to need to sacrifice for our leader, because look who's done. Like every guy here. Jumbo Visma, Jack Haig working. He was in the break not long ago. Now it's Jumbo Visma now doing damage. Van Aert, go to. Who don't they have on their team? Follow Taraskin. 42 chasing 2. Third over the top is going to be worth some points, but we're going to wait right till near the top to go for those points for Taraskin. And ease off a little. We got it. Alright. 6 points again. That helps close that gap. Now recover. He'll go back and help. But Azumi, Miskauskas, and Karaman are in a chase group of 10. Miskauskas getting the water. And Karaman getting the water. And Azumi getting the water. And there's Morgado trying to get the water. As Terraskin's been brought back in. Protect. The freshest legs. These guys need to recover and also get back up with the group. Sad thing is they're going to bring Simmons. Simmons isn't going to do anything. Oh. Taraskin, Bardet, Haig, Moss, Garcia. He's okay. Put him on auto. Azumi is in between. Put him on auto. Can these guys get back up there? Miskauskas and Karaman were there. I thought they had gotten back in contact. But here they are. And nobody wants to work. Seriously? Van Aert. Simmons. Okay, you two. Attack. They don't want to work? Leave them behind. I'm not going to bring those two with us. Dangerous descent time, but heart rate's low. There's only 17 riders up there. Alright, now, who wants to relay? Let's pick one to sit on and one to... Roman will sit on. Miskauskas will contribute. Azumi has made it up here as well. Yes, okay. Whoa, and here comes more. This is now a Peloton of 23. Pogacar's in the group. Now we have every reason to sit on. Morgado's in a small group up the road by a minute and a half. Taraskin missed out. He's half a minute behind. It looks like they are going to regain contact. But, I mean, look how hard this group is pushing and not recovering. Morgado's at full strength. Look at the heart rate. Karaman sitting on. He's got a 170. Oh, sorry. Jumbo Visma going crazy here. Those guys are exhausted. He's got no support for the climb. He's got 3 guys, but they are done already. We have to sit back and let Morgado just do his thing. You know, Hedison, McNulty. Trust the group. Morgado, take the group. Follow O'Connor. There we go. Now it's a group of 4. Contribute. Hey, it's a group of 4. That's 16. 15. Okay, back. Back. Oh, come on, Azumi. What's going on, bud? Down to 22 here. Taraskin's group now a minute 45 behind this. They were just 30 seconds back a little bit ago. So we're looking 21 riders. I'd like to have somebody protect somebody. Azumi's looking the strongest. So, Miskauskas or Karaman. Miskauskas is 17th overall. Karaman is 20th, but really this is going to be about, if we get back up there, we've got to protect Morgado. So make it about Morgado. Morgado, 3 riders behind, 3 riders up. Now 14 chasing 3. Not many wanting to contribute. I bet you if I contribute, others will. Not much. Vingegaard will. Minute 10. Ahead of Pogacar. Okay, Karaman is done. Miskauskas has been dropped. And others are starting to fall out. Again, Ochabrooks about to get dropped. Dos Santos. And they do. Now it's just 10. And Azumi on a 91 is struggling to keep up at the back. And there's Simmons getting pulled back up there. And Gregoire. How these guys lose time, I don't understand. There's Gregoire, about to lose some time. Same with Porter, but they were in the break all day. And you can see Morgado up ahead. Front group of 9, and Izumi still in it. Karaman. Otto. This is now the front of the field. Sitting on. No longer contributing. Gotta save herself. This is getting crazy. This is getting really crazy. And this group is about to lose Rodriguez. He's only 26th overall. And there he goes out the back. Oh, wait. I want to go back here. Let me see what's going on. We know these guys are here. The guys are doing the work now. That's Romeo from Movistar. Kevin Vermark. Arietta finally dropped. Vingegaard, 2nd overall in this group. Make contact with those 4, please. Bridge that gap. Come on. Might have been a little too rough on that ask. 6K to go. 8 riders at the front. O'Connor. Johannesson is here. Vlasov. Almeida. Bernal leading the way, and McNulty. But Morgado. Azumi's been dropped. And here is Pogacar making his way through. Picking off guys. There's Vingegaard, 2nd overall. Losing ground, going backwards. And Pogacar attacks him. And attacks the group. He's going to go solo. There's Guillaume Martin, left over from the break. Janssen 4K. Morgado is hanging on to this group. 2 riders have gone off, though. That's McNulty and Bernal. 3 and 4 minutes. Morgado just hanging on. But 47 seconds behind is Pogacar. He's covering the gap. 2K to go. We have recovered just a little bit, but we've got a steep finish still coming. 30 seconds ahead of Pogacar. He is no longer gaining. In fact, he is losing ground. Bernal has already won the stage. There is Pogacar alone. We are looking to gain some ground on him. 700 meters. Just hanging on to the back end of these attackers, but getting blocked off by Johannesson a little bit. Vlasov takes 3rd. Should get same time. Almeida, O'Connor, Morgado. We got a gap behind us, and Pogacar a ways back. That's going to be interesting. Izumi never did make it back up there, but actually, Pogacar never did either. 19th on the stage for him. Teraskin recovers for 24th. Heck of a ride there. Karaman 35th. Niskauskas 40th. They're going to lose a bunch of time. Bach and Kotze are 20 to 30 minutes back, well below the cutoff time. That worked out relatively well. Not a perfect stage by any stretch of the imagination, but 6th overall and the same time as 3rd on the stage. Or should be same time as 3rd on the stage anyway. Bernal and McNulty certainly gained a little bit, but they were at the tail end of the top 10. But they're going to have a healthy gain. Bernal and McNulty have both ridden themselves into contention with that performance. Pogacar has not ridden himself out of contention by any stretch of the imagination, but we gained close to a minute, I think, on him there at the end. So, wow, we should be ahead of him, but I have a feeling Bernal might actually be the race leader. Maybe not. I'm going to go with, on second thought, not quite. Morgado 2:45 down. Bernal, though, gets the most time gain, but he was over 3 minutes back, so we should be ahead of Bernal. 2:45. Pinarello and Johannesson definitely had the gap behind me, and that's 8 seconds. They were 2 bike lengths back. There was a full bike in between us. Pogacar was back there with Garcia. How does he get the same time as them? Clearly, I didn't see the right thing. Clearly. Because I saw him cross with Garcia. Those guys caught up to him at the end. He was done. He was toasted. There's no other Jumbo-Visma rider around. There's no other yellow jersey around. COVID fogged my eyes, I guess. I must be seeing it wrong. Must be. And that was enough for Bernal. He leads the race by 1 second over Pogacar, and I'm 50 seconds back. Garcia, I've got a minute 10 on him. That's what's most important, keeping a podium, because, let's be real, those guys are so much stronger than Morgado. Just to be in the position we are in has been awesome. But Johannesson 242, McNulty 250, Vingegaard, wow, bad stage for him, 251 back. And then we're starting to look at bigger gaps from 8th on down, though, some of these guys, time changes can still occur, but big time gaps starting with Vlasov at 6:30. Miskowskis is still 17. Roman Terskin and Azumi all in the 20s. KOM points. Pinarello gets the most, Bernal, Martin. But Terskin grabs 12. 12 very solid points. Very, very solid points, especially when Simmons of Evenepoel grabbed none. Simmons still leads it, but we're within 3 points on the KOM. So we are in contention in both. I mean, let's be real. We're not in contention for winning the Tour de France, but we are very much in contention for a podium, and we're very much in contention for that KOM after that stage. Great bounce back. I'll take it. I clearly didn't see that right. I saw two guys behind us with a full bike length in between, which was a bigger gap than there was the other way. I didn't see a third rider behind them. I'm sure they got it right. It's not a game bug to screw me. But at the same time, Pogacar's going to win anyway. He had one bad day. Right? You would think. He's not going to suddenly be tired like Simmons. Done too much. Spent too much time out there. Now he's fallen off. Now he's suffering. This could be a bad week for Simmons. He might not be scoring points anymore. We've got a chance still with Terskin, who just hit his fitness peak a couple days ago. He's supposed to be getting daily +5s now. It's hard to get maximum points, but it's not hard to get some points. We're only 3 short now. In the under 25s, Morgado over 6 minutes ahead, and in the team, back on top over Cofidis. 5 seconds ahead is all, though. It's awfully close. Ineos, pretty much still in play as well, especially when you've got, a Bernal type who can go out and take minutes away alone. But I'd say that was a pretty good rebound after a couple difficult quick sim stages. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.